Uma is a great story, having escaped from war-torn Uganda to mount his professional boxing career here. Average punches per round so far, Peter 42 and Diaz 36.
Fire. Go, 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 go.
It's an intermittent pace so far. Neither man is throwing as many punches as is the heavyweight average, but there have been some big punches from Sam Peter. Harold, how do you have it through three?
Okay, Jim. Let's see. 2 rounds for Sam Peter, 1 round even, 28-25 in favor of Sam Peter. Jim, let me explain that second round to you. If the referee considers a foul an intentional foul, under the unified rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions, he must take 2 points. And that's all there is to it. Brian Gary said that when he hit him when he was down, it was an intentional foul. He deducted 2 points from Peter. So that made it an 8-8 round. The third round I thought was a little bit closer. That was a 10-9 round. So 2 rounds for Peter, 1 even.
One vicious exchange so far in round 4. Peter landing to the body, and there's a perfect right hand on the chin thrown by Yanqui Lopez. Yanqui Diaz. I keep calling him Yanqui Lopez. Thank you, Roy. Hard right hand landed by Peter.
If Peter landed a right hand like that, the fight probably would be over. And that's a significant difference when 2 big men are fighting each other.
On the other hand, punching up against a guy who's 2 inches taller, Peter has nowhere near the same leverage he enjoyed, for instance, against Jeremy Williams, Roy.
No, he doesn't.
But maybe it won't matter if he gets chances like that. He just popped Yanqui Diaz with a hard uppercut.
Watch your hands.
Peter is an exceptional puncher with both hands, though.
Watch your hands.
Good to see in the heavyweight division.
And he's not a little guy. He is 6'1".
Yep. And Yankee's really getting tired now. You can tell by the way he threw that punch and just let himself go. If he gets caught after a punch like that, the fight would be over.
As Diaz gets tireder, he begins to lose control of his footwork, and that gives Peter more clean punch opportunities. 3 straight right hands there. Diaz is in trouble.
3rd knockdown.
3 knockdowns in 4 rounds.
6, 7, 8. You ready? Box.
And that one was more from fatigue than anything else.
Fatigue and repetition. I mean, Diaz was taking some of Peter's stuff pretty well here in the corner above us earlier, but I was thinking, you don't want to do that too often. You don't want to have to keep doing it throughout the round.
And those body shots aren't helping, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, hard left hand to the body, and that could end the fight. It's the 4th knockdown.
6, 5.
But it's not going to end the fight. Diaz will stand up and take some more.
And
the body punching is making a big difference.
And what's more, Jim, if the ref was really a stickler, he could have called another deliberate foul on that 2nd knockdown, and Sam Peter would have been disqualified.
You're going to get knocked out, son. You hear me? You hear me? Listen, come here. Come here.
Down to the body again.
Feel good for me this round, Sammy, please. Feel good. You're gonna look sharp, brother. Feel good.
Look good doing what you're doing. Okay?
Deep breath, Sam.
Now give him some more touches. Give him some more.
Here you see Peter coming at him real hard, hit him with a straight right hand again, straight right hand one more time, and he just really couldn't take no more from there. This time you see him pity-pat and bam, there go a big body shot, which has really been doing most of the damage to Yanqui Diaz tonight.
Peter with a 16-3 edge and power connects in that round. That last left hook to the body is bound to have made a lasting impression.
Don't hold him. Get him up.
And you heard Wes Wolf telling his fighter, Yanqui Diaz, if you don't land some of your own shots to the body, you're going to get knocked out. Chances are he's going to get knocked out in this round.
Anyway.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's the 5th time that Sam Peter has knocked Yanqui Diaz down in this fight. And with each succeeding knockdown, the excitement for Peter grows.
Yeah, but one thing about these Cuban fighters is they have a hard time adjusting to going to a round. Once fatigue sets in, they have a hard time.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Stopping the fight.
Brian Gary has seen enough as Sam Peter pummels Yanqui Diaz. Diaz not terribly happy about it, but you can't make much of an argument when you've been down 5 times.
Good job, baby. Wait inside it. Good job. Good job, baby. Good job, man. Good again. Again.
Wait a minute. You need to take off. You need to get out of the way. That's it, Sam. Way to do it. 54 seconds. Proud of you. Beautiful. Good job.
He's not from Lagos, Nigeria. He's from out back a little bit, and he says that meant he had to fight his way through the ranks a little bit harder and over a longer period of time. But maybe Sam Peter is the legitimate inheritor to Ike Ibeabuchi as a potential heavyweight champion of the world.
I think it's safe to say something like that right now.
That was the statement he wanted to make tonight, right?
Yeah, and he did make it in my eyes.
I certainly don't know when I've seen a harder puncher in the division. That, of course, is what fans love to see. Take us through it, Roy.
Right there, you see him set him with the body shot. Those body shots have been wearing Yanqui Diaz out the whole time. Then he gets him set him, just continues to throw combinations at him.
Every single left hook to the body that Peter landed just froze Diaz.
Yeah, because Diaz was very fatigued at this point. There you see him come with so many, he throws so many punches that he doesn't let him out once he gets him hurt. You love to see that eye of the tiger in a heavyweight, especially a young up-and-coming heavyweight.
Now that was knockdown number 5 we were looking at there. This could be the assault that prompted Gary to stop the fight. Yep.
Yeah, that's
because Diaz isn't throwing back.
Combinations, and once Diaz did throw back, but it was too late. You saw Gary's hand already come back on, touch Peter's back to stop the fight. So
he had already decided to stop it.
Yeah, he already made up his mind.
So Sam Peter, with his 19th knockout victory among 22 wins, and he beats the guy who had eliminated the once celebrated Juan Carlos Gomez from the ranks of contenders, and moves up higher in everyone's estimation. He is USA Today's Prospect of the Year, Sam Peter, and you saw why. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the details on the knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Brian Gary calls a halt to this bout. The official time, 54 seconds of round number 5. The winner by knockout victory, and now the USBA champion, still undefeated, the Nigerian Nightmare, Samuel Peter.
And you can see that Sam Peter landed at a 33% rate, which is good enough when you're hitting as hard as he was hitting. Diaz not able to throw nearly as many punches as he was trying to bear up under the punishment that Peter was dealing out with both hands. Power punches, in another category that Sam Peter will have dominated. 57 total power punches, 5 different ones put Diaz down on the canvas, and a flurry of them persuaded referee Brian Gary to stop the fight. Diaz only able to throw 64 power punches as he was focusing mostly on the jab, which provided cold comfort within this tiny ring here in Miami. Let's go to Larry Merchant.